Welcome to the SCHSHL here on LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you from the rinks in Hop Hog, New York. For second of two games here tonight, and it should be a good one. Varsity matchup, the East Islip Chiefs against the Kings Park Commack Knights. And record-wise, these two teams not really the same, but they're only separated by 2 places in the varsity division. First looking at the Chiefs, they're 6-8-0, 2 games under 500, 13 points, 5th place. But the Knights are only 3rd. The big thing, though, is the Knights are 11-3-0, 22 points, so a lot of separation there. But these two teams played a tight one. They faced off back on October 21st, 5-2 win for Kings Park Commack. That one featured a goal and 3 assists from Ronnie Kemley, leading the way for the Knights. Jacob Dufresne, the 2 goals allowed, but got the victory. And it was Evan Lafana scoring one of the 2 goals, along with James Walsh. And Dario Baerga was the goalie in that one. Last time out for the Chiefs back on the 5th, 5-4 loss against Northport Huntington. They're looking to avenge that. Meanwhile, for Kings Park Commack, their last game was back in 2024, December 16th, 12-2 win over the struggling Middle Country Cougars. But they're not looking to pull any punches here tonight against a very solid Chiefs team. Jesse Lemza led the way in that one, as he has all season. He had 4 goals and 2 assists in that last game against Middle Country. 45 points on the year, 22 goals, 23 assists. He leads the team. Ronnie Kemley, 40 points on the season. Jack Salva with 30 on the year. As we're just about set to go. Warm-up's just concluding here at the rinks. And it should be a good one. The goalies, we'll have to see if it's Jacob Dufresne, or it could also possibly be Jason Krauthammer, who has played a few games as skater as well, especially as of late. But he is in the goalie pads here tonight, so we'll see who the starters are for both teams. And it's looking like it's going to be Baerga once again. Number 1, Dario Baerga for East Islip. 4 starts on the year, 4.13 goals against. He's 2-2-0 on the season. And down the other end, it appears that it will be Jacob Dufresne. 7 starts on the year, 1.86 goals against. He's 6-1-0 on the season. Number 31 in white, defending the goal to the left, as KPC will go left to right in the home whites. East Islip in the road blacks will go right to left. Set to go here for the center ice draw. It will be Lemza taking it against Jack Dolson. And the puck is down. We are underway here from the rinks. Thank you so much for joining us here on the LI Sports Network. Face off back in the East Islip end here. And now they'll start to go ahead with it, but the puck taken away immediately, and they'll head off to the corner. Brian Prange is on it. Tries to chip it behind. And eventually it comes free. And KPC with the first offensive zone possession here. Drop pass, Kemley on it. Back to the corner, return feed, Kemley down low. Swings it out to the point. Return feed, 34, drops it for Lemza. Shot save made by Baerga. Rebound cleared away, not out of the zone though, and here's Kemley from the circle. Swings it out in front, and a big left pad save from Baerga to keep this game scoreless. A strong first shift here for KPC in the early going. Back behind his own net, that's number 3, Ryan First, the OT hero for his team in the SCHSHL All-Star game here back on December 26th. But it's taken away, and here comes East Islip flying into the zone. Centering pass towards the slot, kicks back out to the point. That shot didn't get through, locked up in a few skates, and wrapped around the boards. Musamichi has his stick lifted. And it comes free for Salva. Over the line, Salva cuts a circle. And that one sent back down the wall. Wraparound try, save made by Baerga, and the rebound taken back by East Islip. And Musamichi starts ahead. He was separated from the puck. And it's tied up there in a couple skates. Now comes free and wrapped back around the boards. by Ryan Bradley. This one taken by Haberman. Quick pass, and here come the Knights back the other way. From the outside, drop pass for Salva. Salva in the corner, chips it back down. Off the outside of the net, towards the front. Clear the side, and now chip back out of his own. Glove down by Salva. Quickly keeps it moving, but an errant pass here, so the puck is taken back by the Chiefs. And they'll look to start ahead with it. It's Jack Dolson. 90 in black, the point leader with 24 in the season. Drags and shoots, and that shot gets blocked. And now KPC out of the zone. To the attacking end. Strong defensive play there. And now that's Unverzak, who sends it all the way down. There will be an icing here against East Islip. Faceoff will come back down to the Chiefs' end. 2 minutes, 58 seconds gone here in the opening period. Scoreless, a few good looks though in the early going, specifically for Kings Park Commack. Don't be too fooled by those standings. There is a bit of separation record and points-wise, but as I mentioned before, these two teams played to a relatively tight 5-2 game that was pretty close late before KPC was able to pull away. Here's Brady Reinhardt, tries to chip it ahead. And that one dumped into the attacking end by Jack Fontaine. Up the boards, held in though by East Islip. That pass pinballs around in the slot, but now skated out by KPC. They could have numbers here if they try to push it. Drop pass to the slot. That one fumbled just a bit by Haberman. He pokes it back to the corner. Now Fontaine turning and burning up the ice. 2-on-2. Down the right side. Fontaine inside out move. Fontaine in, and he just missed high. What a look that was. Jack Fontaine, a couple nice moves there. Almost scored a beautiful goal. Well, we stay scoreless. This one cleared down from the wrong side of the red line. There will be an icing here against the Knights of Kings Park Commack, so the faceoff will come back down their end. We're at 10:52 to go in period number 1. Faceoff here to the left of Dufresne. To the half wall. Taken back by East Islip. Southern pass in front. Shot didn't get through. That one hit the stick of Logan Barton there in front, but couldn't get it on goal to Dufresne. Delio tries to send it up the boards. Didn't get through. Second try. Goes down to the EI zone right at the blue line. Trying to move it quickly there was DeSaro. It was taken away by Lemza, but he was pressured the whole way up the ice by Musamichi. Backhanded out by DeSaro. This pass fired ahead. And here comes KPC over the line. Ronnie Kemley from the circle. His shot muffled and goes wide. And cleared out of the zone. Delio's waiting back on it. Sends it ahead for Ronnie Kemley. Over the red line, fires it in, wraps it around the boards. Prange on the puck. Lost it behind the play. And DeSar steps out with him, backhands it out of his zone. Nicholas Sattler goes D to D, and then that stretch pass deflected in by Kemley. Fired out of the zone. Delio stretches on for Prange. Hits Kemley in stride over the blue line. Kemley cuts back at the half wall. His pass looking to the slot, almost deflected on goal. Goes to the corner though and cleared out. Sattler quickly backhands it ahead for Kemley as both teams were making changes. Kemley drops it. Prange tried to pull the trigger in the slot, and his stick got lifted. East Islip back the other way. Off the board, Sattler doing battle here, but it's taken. That centering pass never got through. They were looking for Bradley. 2-on-2 battle there in the corner. Comes free for Lemza, and he'll skate it ahead. 2-on-2 first with him. Lemza, nice move. In the low for first, and he put it wide. Looked like he had the whole net to shoot out there on the backhand, and he just missed that near side post as he tried to put it back into that corner. That close to a 1-0 game. East Islip able to get away there with that opportunity for KPC. Here is first behind the net. He'll drop it for Kemley and head to the bench as Kemley starts ahead. Rather, that's Salva, lost the handle. That one swung towards the net. Got blocked down though and never got all the way through. Now Marizito. They stay on side. Marizito to the slot. Drag shoots, goes high. Off the outside of the net now. Few players chopping at it. Wrapped around the boards. And that shot gets deflected and goes wide. A few players topple down there behind the net. Clearing attempt up the boards. Barton held it in. They have a Marizito, going to the goal, and they couldn't get the pass through. So now Salva will just fire that one out of the zone. Glove down by Barton. Couldn't bring it in. Pass fanned on, and Barton will settle things down and hand it back to his defense. Logan Barton back with the puck, pokes it on for a teammate there and heads to the bench. Just held in at the blue line. Fontaine. His pass just on the wrong side of the teammate, held in again. EI with numbers down low. Fontaine swings it to the front. Dufresne sticks it off to the corner. Back to the point. Held in initially, but then it gets deflected out in a 2-on-1 here. Possible chance. Pass down low and they score. KPC strikes first. A well-operated 2-on-1. Ryan Flynn buries the opening goal. So quick turnover there. Salva up the ice. Flynn, nobody with him. He's able to settle that one and roof it over by Erga as he went down to try to make the stop. So KPC draws first blood here tonight. And for Flynn, just his third goal on the season and his 8th point. But it's a big one here to get KPC on the board. There's Coco over the line, his shot off the outside of the goal. Wrapped around the boards and just able to poke it out to center there was James Walsh. First fires it ahead, that one hopped the stick of Coco. But he's able to poke it on. 92 in white, strong on his skates there, but had the puck taken off his stick. First able to use the feet to hold it in. Cuts towards the slot, his shot blocked down. Bouncing around the slot now, poked away and cleared out of the zone where Sattler's waiting for it. Taken away by Walsh, sends it in deep. Could be a chance here, and the save by Dufresne. Puck pass right back out to the slot. That shot, score! A point shot gets through. It handcuffed the goaltender, Dufresne. And East Islip has tied the game at 1. That's Sean Damien. As the puck kicks out to him, there's the pass deflected out. He was able to turn one quickly on goal. And as you saw, basically handcuffed Dufresne a little bit there and got a piece of it, but not all of it. So a big goal for East Islip to tie the game. Kemley looking to get this one back. Drops it for Lemza. Tried to return it. Taken away by EI though. Barton can control the puck, and Kemley back the other way. 3-on-2. Lemza drags in the slot, takes the shot. Same made. It's under by Erga. Comes loose in the crease, and he's able to smother it and hold on here and keep the game tied at 1 apiece. Jesse Lemza. Quick drag and shot there that almost fooled by Erga. He was able to just get his pad on it. Couldn't find the rebound initially though. 5:24 to go, first period of play. Quick, fast-paced start to this hockey game. Big game, especially for East Islip. Currently sitting in that 5 seed, trying to get back to a game within 500 and keep themselves a bit separated from the teams below them. Of course, there's a bit of breathing room for KPC as that shot by Marizito is stopped and held by Dufresne. Just under 5 minutes to go, period number 1. Flynn got the scoring started. Quick response by Sean Damien. Damien with his first point on the year as that one swung on goal from the outside. And stick save and cover again by Dufresne on the shot from Fontaine. Another face-off here to the right of Jacob Dufresne. Bouncing puck there off the draw, and it was settled by Lemza. Skates ahead with it, off the boards for Prange. Has Kemley wide open, and the pass a bit too far out of his reach. Or he would have been able to walk in alone. Fires that pass on off the stick of Lemza, almost got through. But he couldn't settle a turnover there, and Kemley, his shot was blocked. Possibly a goal-saving play there by Kieran Freeland. That shot blocked as well. First on for Prange, though, as they held it in. Tough angle try here. Save made from Baerga. And Marizito, bouncing puck, able to fire it ahead. Here's Fontaine with Barton, 2-on-2. Fontaine throws it towards the net and playing it there quickly away from the goal was Dufresne. Chipped ahead, now on for Lemza. Over the line, Lemza deflects for first, kicks it to his stick, and Baerga fights it off. Prange. Tries to swing it back to the corner, is taken away and sent the length of the sheet here. It'll be an icing once again against East Islip. 3:47 to go, opening period, tied at 1. Face off here to the right of the southpaw goaltender. Dario Baerga catches with his right hand. Holds a stick in the left as the face-off won back by East Islip. Wrapped around the boards. Taken back by Flynn. Flynn centers it, no one home. It'll come out of the zone. Delio fires it ahead. Salva couldn't reach it. And now starting back on with it, John Coyle. Coyle from the circle, tough angle, try and he scores. A nice shot there by John Coyle. Not much room to look at, but he's able to roof it over Baerga to give KPC the 2-1 lead. Defender falls down, gives him a little bit more space there. And he puts that one just under the bar. So KPC back in front. Just over 3 minutes to go, first period. Here's Flynn. We got the scoring started tonight. His shot blocked, and here's Coyle. And his stick was checked. And unable to keep that one in. There was close, but Haberman couldn't quite hold the line, so it gives East Islip a little bit more time here. Takeaway, Salva from the circle, and he scores! Very similar looking goal to the one from about a minute ago, and this time Salva roofs it, and KPC's lead grows to 2. Another turnover there just inside the line. Flynn with the takeaway, and then Salva picks it up. And another shot perfectly placed there just under the bar. And KPC now with the 3-1 lead, 2:40 to go. Chipped out of the zone, and here comes East Islip back the other way. Fontaine looking to answer. Swings it back for Marizito. Marizito from a tough angle in the circle, puts it along the ice. Save made. 3-on-2 back the other way for Kings Park Commack. Slowing things up, though, was Bozeman that threw the play offside. With 2:18 to go in the period. So 2 quick goals there for KPC. For Salvo, scored the last one. It's 18th on the year, 31st point. That's 3rd best on the team, behind Kemley with 40 and Lemza with 45. Reinhardt down low. That shot from Marizito didn't get through. Now a heavy slapper missed wide. Fontaine tried to swing it from a tough angle, and diving on that rebound is Dufresne. Coyle, meanwhile, reaches double digits with his goal. 10 goals, 6 assists on the year after that snipe. And it looked like the net may have came off there at the end as well, as the linesmen are adjusting it. Just under 2 minutes to go here in period number 1. Looks like we're set to go now for the puck drop. To the right of Dufresne, one back to the point. Freeland shoots, save made, and Dufresne smothers that one. No rebound. Do it again here on the near side circle. One now across, and another try. Smothered again and held by Dufresne. As looking for another goal there was Sean Damien. Face-off win again, back to Freeland. And his backhand, pressured by Lemza, had to move it quickly. Now puck to the corner, wrapped up the boards. Lemza tried to chip it out. Freeland moved it quickly in the slot, and a high shot there. Rebound right off the glass, came right back to the slot. But KPC able to converge on that one. Good look there for Musamichi. Meanwhile, back the other way comes Lemza. He left the puck behind. Kemley tried to center it and went right to Musamichi. Left the puck behind, Damien there. Stripped of the puck by Kemley. Kemley from the circle tried to feed Lemza driving to the goal. Lemza finds it. Now in the circle, he was separated from the puck. Strong play there by Freeland. First brings it right back in. First to the outside, centering pass, no one home as we are under a minute to go here in period number 1. Cleared out. Trying to turn into a partial breakaway here for East Islip. That shot goes high. Shot off the stick of Walsh. Fontaine, meanwhile, tries to roof that from a tough angle. He missed. Pass goes all the way through the slot. 20 seconds to go in the period. Prange fires it ahead. It was on the wrong side of Salva. And Marizito with KPC in the change, fires it ahead. Barton, nice toe drag, drops it off for Fontaine. He shoots in that one off the outside of the goal. Coyle trying to turn into one more rush here for KPC. 5 seconds to go. Ahead for Flynn. Flynn back on for Coyle, centers it across, and Barton maybe saving a goal there at the horn to keep it a 3-1 game after 1 period of play. An exciting fast-paced first period there. KPC jumped out to the 1-goal lead. East Islip tied it, and then 2 quick goals for the Knights puts them back in front by 2. See what the second period has in store momentarily here on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to LI Sports Network here. Start of the second period between Kings Park, Commack, and East Islip. From the rinks, Brady Campbell joining you here tonight. Paul Trentini working the camera for us as it's a 3-1 lead for KPC over EI to start the second period of play. Team switch sides and we're underway for the second. Scoreless for about the first half of that first period before Kings Park Commack struck first on the goal by Ryan Flynn. Big hit there behind the goal. East Islip tied in on the first of the season by Sean Damian, but then two quick goals there late as that shot got through, and Bayerga fighting through the screen made the save. Two late goals there by KPC. Gave them the lead here. Into the second now. Here comes Fontaine over the line with speed on the backhand, throws one on goal, and the save by Dufresne. He's got it. Good look there for Fontaine. Was unable to bring it back to the forehand there. He's hustling back to even up the numbers. Was the defenseman Francesco Delio. Be a face-off here in the Kings Park Commack end. And it was tied up there in the circle for a moment. Now skated out of the zone here by Kemley. Cuts back. Kemley drags in the circle. Cuts a slot shot. Save made. Rebound. Kicked out to the circle. Work back to the point. Delio there. Throws it towards the net. Deflected down. Save made. Rebound left there. And another save on Kemley. From the circle. Shot didn't get through. Rather, that was Prange. And then cleared out of the zone where Bozeman's waiting on it. Taken away, though. Could be a rush here back the other way for EI. Trying to turn that into something was Musamichi. It was taken off his stick. Held in the zone, though. That pass got blocked off. And Kings Park Commack clears the zone. Sent ahead for Lemza with Kemley. 2-on-1. Drops it. Kemley on his backhand. Back across. Lemza scores. A 2-on-1 there. It almost looked like they wouldn't be able to get it done, but Kemley was able to adjust and throw the pass back across to Lemza here. As the pass was behind Kemley, turns and receives it on the backhand, gets back to his forehand, and a nice feed across there. Lemza with the wide open cage. Buries it to give the Knights their first 3-goal lead of the hockey game. Here's Salva heading after it to the corner. Behind the goal. Back to the point first. Back down to the corner for Salva. Wraps it down low. Coyle was looking for the return pass. Freeland was in his way. Freeland gives Coyle a shoulder there. First holds it in. Freeland gloves it down. Tries to keep it moving. Coyle on it, though. Back to the point for First. First, his shot well over the top of the net and off the glass. Flynn had the puck taken away here by Fontaine. Starts ahead with it. Chips it into the zone. He'll head after it. First one on it. Centering pass off the skate of First. That pass fanned on meanwhile. And KPC trying to go back the other way. It was held in there by Fontaine momentarily. Now sent back out. Coyle on for Salva. Salva tried to drop it off. Went through a skate. Now Flynn back on it. And the puck taken back here by EI. Reinhardt tried to send it up the boards. It was taken away. Flynn behind the net. Curls back. Flynn from the circle. Cuts back to the corner. Now steps out again. Back to the point. First drag. Shoot. Save made by Bayerga. Flynn on it again for First. One-timer missed wide. And that'll wrap all the way around the boards and out of the zone where Sattler's waiting for it. Goes D to D for First. The alternate captain. Pass deflects ahead for Coyle. Able to step around a hit there. Coyle from the slot takes a shot. Glove save by Bayerga. They'll hold on. 11-17 to go in the middle frame. 4-1 lead for KPC. Jesse Lemza scoring the latest goal and leading the team in points, in goals. That's his 23rd of the season. He's now even with 23 goals, 23 assists. Ronnie Kemley with the assist as well, as 28th of the year. 5 points separated those two. 46 and 41 respectively between Lemza and Kemley. Coco had it poked off his stick. Pass on now for Barton. Barton with some space. Barton the circle shot, saved Dufresne. Up the boards, but it was stick down here. But the return feeds some miscommunication there from EI. It comes out of the zone, where Damien's waiting on it. Throws it across. Deflected ahead. Over the line comes East Islip. Barton fans on the shot. Still with it. Drops it back to the point. And Musamichi around the boards. But it was taken back here by KPC. And sent back around. Puck sent ahead. They were looking to spring a possible breakaway, or at least a 2-on-1 there. But it goes all the way down for an icing. .16 to go, second period of play. East Islip here trying to build some momentum as they have the game tied early on in this one, back in the first period, before two quick goals from KPC really allowed them to take over the game here. Deflected out of the zone. Delio steps around Barton. Takes a bump there from Musamichi as he dumped it in. That puck fired out of the zone. Skating into it here. Now Zito. His shot from the outside. Save made. He picks up his own rebound. Try the shot between the legs there. Another save. And then that pass just behind Musamichi. Here comes KPC back the other way. That play just offside as Lemza a step ahead of the puck being brought in by Gregory Galgano. Face off here just outside the Chiefs zone. And the Chiefs tried to win the head, but Prange took it over the line. Lemza steps into that one, fanned on it, but the rebound almost ended up right on Prange's stick with an open net to look at. Kemley back for first. Down low, Reinhardt keeps it moving. Taken back by Kemley. He was stripped of the puck. Now wrapped around the boards. EI trying to turn into offense here. Dolson delayed offside as they tried to time that one right for Fontaine, but he was a step ahead of the puck. .902 to go here. Second period, the faceoff will be at center ice. 4-1 lead for Kings Park Commack here. They're looking to go to 12-3-0 on the season. Hanging there right at the top with Smithtown Hauppauge and St. Anthony's, who are about a game separation from each other. St. Anthony's in first. Those two teams will meet again tomorrow for the second time this season, and what should be a good one. There was a good one the first time around. St. Anthony's, still undefeated, was just able to hold off the Bulls 4-3 back in the calendar year 2024. But this will be a big one as the Bulls can jump the Friars tomorrow night. Big one here as well, especially for the Chiefs. But they trail by 3. Here they come. Walsh, drop pass, Fontaine. Player was shoved down there in front as the puck got deflected behind the net. Now on for Lemza. Over the line, drops it for Kemley. Picks it up, tries to go back door, does! And that one didn't go. You could see that play developing, the chemistry between Kemley and Lemza. As Lemza was heading back door there wide open and hit the outside of the net with it. Fontaine tries to stretch it ahead looking for a breakaway. See Islip trying to spark some offense. And pass up the stick of Prange. Lemza takes it away. Lemza driving in and tried to feed it through the 5-hole there by Erga, able to keep the pad down and smother the puck. 6 seconds past the halfway point of the hockey game here tonight. 4-1 lead for KPC over EI. Be a face-off here to the right of Baerga. And went back on goal to him and stood up and cleared that one all the way out. No icing too, as it hit a patch of ice there along the boards. Good curling shot there by Baerga. Meanwhile, his team trying to take the puck away here and look for an offensive opportunity, but Flynn able to skate it out to center. This one sent back into his own part and steps up to hold it in the slot. Musamichi couldn't quite handle the pass. Back to the point. Taken away now. Salva starts ahead. Man rush. Salva over the line, offside. Could have saved East Islip there as Flynn a step ahead of the play. So the faceoff will come just outside the East Islip zone after they got away with that one. Face-off win here for KPC. Now ahead comes Salva. Over the line to the corner. Salva behind the net. Throws it back to the point. Haberman back down for Salva. Drops it. Haberman, center point, takes a shot. Deflects, goes wide. Sent up the boards, held in by Delio. His shot blocked right to the slot where Salva tried to swing it back door. And it went to the corner. Now back out. Haberman takes the shot, blocked. Two-on-one battle there in the corner, but it comes free for Damien, who wraps it around the boards. Delio on it. His shot towards the net, blocked by Damien. Tries to send that head glove down there by Marizito, trying to turn into a breakaway. Delio hustles back and forces the shot, and into the glove of Dufresne. .545 remaining here in period number 2. Really good opportunity there for East Islip. Good hustle, though, by Delio to make it a harder opportunity than it could have been. And a solid stop as well by Dufresne. Meanwhile, Bozeman skates it ahead, and we'll just wrap it around the boards on the dump-in. Kicked by Haberman. Here's Coco. Back to the point for Sattler. Drag shoots, looking for the redirection. Didn't get it, and a big blocker save there. Parked in front was William Bozeman. Now back the other way, that shot couldn't get through. Good opportunity again for East Islip. But the back check of KPC. Keeping this game where it's at. 5 minutes to go here in period number 2. Russinello with it. Tooney Russinello. Ahead for Gilliar. There is pass a bit too far for Russinello. Now Reinhardt. Pass off a skate there. Fontaine, though, first one on it. And Fontaine starts ahead for Russinello, and the puck was knocked off his stick by First. First one on it, though, there was Fontaine, and he tried to center it for Russinello. Gilliar, his shot blocked. Fontaine on it, swings it towards the front. It gets through. Oh, my goodness. And that one stayed out. Couldn't tell for sure if Dufresne got a piece, but he was sprawling across and the puck wouldn't go. Coco behind the net now for Kings Park Commack. To the point for first. Takes the shot, deflected once, and then they score. So what a turn of events there. A big stop down one end, and KPC comes back down and makes it a 5-1 game. That's Galgano on the board here tonight. Here's a look at the goal again. Deflected right in the stick of Galgano. He's able to go 5-hole. And we'll take a look at this one down the other end here. See if it was indeed a save by Dufresne. Either way, strong play defensively. It gets through, and it's actually hard to tell there behind a few bodies. Either way, it hit someone. Goal-saving play by either the defenseman there in front or by Jacob Dufresne. And it goes back the other way for a 5-1 lead. Freeland at the point. His shot blocked. They try to spring Lemza. Had to settle the puck first. Takes it to the outside. Now drags it in. Centers it for Kemley. And Freeland hustling back thwarted that opportunity. Now here comes a chance for EI. Barton over the line. Feathers that pass across. And the saucer a bit too far for Musamichi. Shot. Say may rebound the slot. And that one off a leg. And why? In the slot again. Backhand try. Say made. Damien to the corner. Centering pass there. Picked off by Jesse Lemza. Ahead for Kemley. 3 minutes to go here in period number 2. His pass deflects into the zone. Lemzy there. Lemza all over him. And the takeaway. Prange denied in tight. Big time glove save. Keeping his team in it here is Bayerga. Let's look at it again. All alone. Prange in tight. Tried to go quickly on the glove and a great stop. We've seen a few good saves between the two games here tonight. First game was a dominating win for Smithtown Hauppauge over a JV victory for Smithtown Hauppauge over West Islip, 9-1. But there were some incredible saves by both goalies, and we've seen it here in this one as well tonight. 2:48 to go, second period. Face-off win. Delio, his shot goes wide, picked up by Reinhardt. East Islip down 4. Still have time, but I'm sure they'd like to pick up at least one here late in the second. Right now they're on their defensive end. Good feed out to Coyle, but he couldn't handle the puck. Flynn drops it behind. Salva swings it back down for Coyle. Reinhardt took him to the ice. Tried to move it up the boards, but Coyle took it away. Coyle feed down low to Delio from the circle. Save made. Rebound loose at the side of the net. And getting across to make the saves by Erga. And the puck cleared out of harm's way and then sent down the ice. So East Islip navigates that one. A turnover here in the slot. Shot and a save made by Dufresne. That's Resinello who had the opportunity there. Settled the bouncing puck and got a good shot away. Coyle back the other way. Bouncing puck. Salva couldn't settle it. Under 2 minutes to go. Salva for Coyle. His shot deflects and goes behind. Bayerga reaching for it with the stick. Couldn't get it. Salva. Nice move to get to the circle. Feed across. And first scores. Ryan First, a very good offensive defenseman, finds himself alone there. And the SCHSHL All-Star game-winning goal scorer finds himself alone in front there and makes it a 6-1 game. Minute 23 to go here in period number 2. And it looks like we have a timeout call by East Islip as they try to get things sorted out here, now trailing by 5 with a minute 23 to go in period number 2. Game quickly slipping away from them, trying to gather the momentum back. Be ideal for them if they could grab a goal or two here in the final minute 23. It would take a lot, though, against a strong back check of the KPC hockey team, as well as the goaltending tonight. Solid goaltending on both sides, and Jacob Dufresne, though, coming up with some big saves as the momentum starts to look to maybe be going more towards East Islip's way over the last few minutes, with a few decent looks in tight, but he was able to come up with some big saves, keep the game where it is, and KPC's been able to tack on to their lead here in period number 2. As Christopher Lawler just arrived here for East Islip, skates off to the bench, 59 in black. So they get a reinforcement as well. So look to try and mount a comeback here. 1:23 to go, second period, trailing by 5. And right off the face-off, Kings Park Commack goes forward with it and sends it down off the draw. Big hit delivered there, and our first penalty of the game is coming. As I can't tell exactly who that is shaking up on the play. We finally get the whistle. As can't tell exactly who that is down there. Starting to roll over now, but he is shaken up. One of the East Islip defensemen, it looks like. We'll get you the name in a second. The first power play of the game will go to the Chiefs as well. 1:08 to go here in period number 2. And while they check on the injured player there for East Islip, we'll step aside here momentarily on the LI Sports Network. Good to see Blake Unverzak getting back to his feet there. Number 77 in black took the hard check from behind. William Bozeman delivered it. He'll sit for 2 minutes, and an overall clean game. The game's first power play will go to East Islip, desperately needing a power play goal. Could be just what the doctor ordered here for the Chiefs. 1:08 to go here in the second period. Down by 5, trying to mount some sort of momentum and get back in this hockey game. Off the faceoff, comes to the side of the goal, and they're unable to stuff it home, wrapped around. Rossinello cuts back, throws it across for Lawler, his first shift of the night after arriving a few minutes ago. Had a jersey change as well, as we're under the final minute here, 45 seconds to go. Approaching 90 seconds to go on the power play. Takeaway Kemley ahead for Lemza. Trying to turn it into offense. Lemza bursts of speed, and Lawler just kept it away from him. Almost turning it into a breakaway there was Jesse Lemza. Now here comes East Islip back over the line. Under half a minute to go in the period. Dolson, his pass blocked by Kemley out to the center. Waller hustling back on it. Time for one last rush here for EI. 10 seconds to go in the period. Drop pass Evan Lafada fanned on it. And now a chance back the other way. Kemley with 5. Lemza driving to the goal. Feed across. Lemza to the backhand and scores just before the horn. No time left, but you can count that one. Another perfectly executed 2-on-1 there by Lemza and Kemley. Kemley with the steal. Lemza driving hard to the goal here. Just able to avoid Bayerga after scoring that goal. Stumbles hard there into the boards. But another great play there by those two. And the shorthanded goal, that'll do it. Meanwhile, for the second period, a 7-1 lead here for KPC on the LI Sports Network. They'll try to close it out for their 12th win of the season. Momentarily here, we'll be right back. Welcome back for the start of the third period here on LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you here tonight from the rink. 7-1 lead for KPC over East Islip as Jesse Lemza just beat the horn with a shorthanded goal to give the Knights a 6-goal lead. Still 48 seconds to kill off here on the power play. But a big shorthanded goal to extend their lead. And Lemza has had himself a night. As has Ronnie Kemley, who passed that one to him as Bayerga makes this save. Kemley with 3 assists in the hockey game. Meanwhile, for Lemza, the 2 goals. His team leading 23rd and 24th on the year. 20 seconds to go on the power play. That pass gets all the way through for Resinella. Steps in. Feeds that one across off the stick of Dolson. And KPC will try to clear here. Dolson took it away. Kept it moving for Resinella. 5 to go on the power play. Saucers that one all the way across. Back to even strength. Dolson turns and shoots, and that one deflected up into the netting. So strong kill there for KPC as they go +1 as well. And lead 7-1 after that goal to close out period number 2. 58 seconds here into period number 3. Not what East Islip wanted there, as they're in danger of dropping to 3 games under 500 here tonight. KPC looking for more offense. Salva trying to go ahead with it. It was knocked back out to center. And that play just offside as it was dumped in off one of the KPC players. So Kings Park Commack trying to improve to a 12-3-0 on the season and pick up points 23 and 24 to move within 4 of Smithtown Hauppauge, 2 of St. Anthony's. Those 2 teams, as we mentioned, will be doing battle once again tomorrow night to decide that top spot, at least for the time being, in the varsity division. Very top-heavy varsity division as far as records go. Sachem right there as well at 10-5-0, 20 points. As East Islip trying to get some offense here. Barton's shot stopped and held by Jacob Dufresne, who's had himself a solid night. East Islip, the team right behind Sachem, but Looks like they're going to be dropping to 3 games under 500 here. Meanwhile, SCHSHL is 5 games over. And of course, East Islip entering the night 6-8-0. Northport Huntington right behind them at 6-9-0. And 1 point behind as well. So they'll stay ahead of Northport Huntington for now, points-wise, but still going to be a tough loss here tonight and make things a little bit interesting down the stretch there. Lemza. Down for Kemley. Pass to the slot. He couldn't handle it. And now East Islip starting back the other way. Usamichi throws that one on goal. Scooped up and held by Dufresne. Of course, we mentioned that St. Anthony Smithtown Hauppauge matchup. St. Anthony's still the only undefeated varsity team. Those two teams met as well a few months ago, and St. Anthony's held on for the 4-3 victory. So that should be a good one as well. The Bulls have a chance to hand the Friars their first loss of the year. Of course, the Bulls are only 14-1-0. That should be a good one, but the focus still here is East Islip trying to desperately mount some sort of comeback. But once again, the puck in their defensive end. Kings Park Commack not allowing anything here. Lemza tries to bring it towards the slot. It was poked off his stick. Kemley locks up there, but then takes the puck away. Lemza in the slot, and his shot blocked. Freeland took that one up high, appears to be okay. Sent all the way back down, but not just enough touch to avoid an icing. First, over the line. First to the circle with speed off the outside of the net and up into the netting. Offensive defenseman there, Ryan First showing off his speed. Wasn't able to beat Dario Baerga though. 11:37 here to play in period number 3. Face off one forward by Evan LaFada. 12 in black. Starts ahead. Tries to chip it around the defender. Delio could not. And those two players lock up there. Eventually the puck comes free, hits off the ref, and settles down nicely here for Kings Park Commack. Over the line, Coco on the forehand. Couldn't stuff that one home. And puck cleared out of the zone. Sent ahead. Here comes KPC back over the line. Salva, inside out move, or rather Coyle, excuse me. Tried to pass that one to the front. Didn't get through. Delio unable to hold it in, so we'll settle things in neutral ice. Pass hit the skate of Bradley. And now East Islip back the other way. Down low, centering pass. Delio kept it away. Now with a tough angle, trying that one snagged. All the way from the half wall there. Bradley bringing the heat and reaching across his body to glove that was Dufresne. Ten and a half to go. A 6-goal lead for Kings Park Commack, trying to ensure that they lock this one down. They'll be back in action Wednesday night as Recinello's shot muffled its way on goal. Almost a tough hop there, but Dufresne made the save. KPC back in action Wednesday night, 7:50 p.m. against SCHSHL. That should be a good one. We mentioned 10-5 SCHSHL team against a likely 12-3 and Kings Park Commack team. So that'll go a long way in deciding kind of those 3 and 4 seeds really for the varsity division. East Islip next in action tomorrow night, so quick turnaround for the Chiefs after this game. 9:40 p.m. against West Islip. So the Islip rivalry renewed. And it's not looking good for the Chiefs here tonight, but they have an opportunity to turn that one around quick. About 24 hours from now. Tough angle try. Flynn floated it right through the crease. 10 minutes to go as Recinello starts back up the ice. Flips it down, stopped and left behind the goal by Dufresne. Going up the boards, Recinello holds it in. Tries to cut back, lost the handle, ahead, here's Flynn. On the breakaway, Flynn into the backhand, and just getting enough of that one was Baerga with the pad. A takeaway and could be a breakaway the other way. Fontaine, Salvo trying to catch him. Fontaine save a rebound, no rebound, it'll be covered by Dufresne. End-to-end action there. 2 breakaways, 1 for each team, and the goalies come up big down both ends. And especially Dufresne is not allowed an inch here for East Islip. That 1 goal early on to tie this game at 1 handcuffed him a bit, and since then he has absolutely locked it down for this hockey team. Here's Ronnie Kemley. Back the other way. Puts on the brakes. Tries to drop it off. Nearly a takeaway there for Lafada. First waits for his teammates to touch up. Puck knocked off his stick. First gets there first, but had it knocked off his stick a second time by Freeland. They'll go around the boards. Marizito leaves it for Lafada. Evan Lafada. And the puck knocked off his stick, followed up by Marizito. Drops it down. Lafada at the goal line. Back to the point. There's Damien, the lone goal scorer tonight for EI. Had his shot blocked. Marizito's shot was blocked as well. That one coming from the high slot. That shot, a bit of a slow roller there that was deflected in tight by Evan Lafada and then smothered by Dufresne. Lafada, 23 points on the year coming into this one. Just 1 behind Jack Dolson for the team lead. Face-off will be to the right of Dufresne here. Barton tried to chop it to the net. Off a bite, didn't get through. It's taken away. Lafada, tough angle try. Dufresne stopped it. It's behind. A saucer pass there. From behind the goal. Got knocked down. They were looking to run the Anaheim Ducks play there. Meanwhile, Lemza over the line. His pass towards the front was blocked. And Damien, with 8 minutes to go, sends it ahead. And chipped out, no icing here. Puck catches an edge as well. Marizito hustling after, coming out of his goal to move it was Dufresne. Didn't move it very far as it hit a body. Now Lemza comes away with it. Another odd man rush here. Coco taps it to him. Onside, drops it for Galgano, but the puck rolled off his stick. So we hit the halfway point of period number 3. A pretty comfortable 7-goal lead here for Kings Park Commack. But now trying to cut into this one is Walsh of East Islip. His shot was blocked. Follow-up try, he couldn't bring the puck with him. Sent all the way down here by the Knights, and that'll be an icing call. .7:13 to play, third period. Brady Campbell with you from the rinks. Kings Park Commack in control of this one over East Islip. Trying to keep the good times rolling here for them and also stay within shouting distance of both St. Anthony's and Smithtown Hauppauge, who will face each other tomorrow night. Coyle cuts back. Centering pass hit a stick and went to the far corner. Here's Lawler. Stripped of the puck. Flynn back over the line. 3-on-1. Drops it across. Coyle shot saved by Ega. Here's Musamichi. 3-on-2. Musamichi stumbles down. The play stayed onside. And he just one-handed it to the corner. Puck tied up behind the net. And Delio emerges with it. Passes it ahead for Coyle. Tries to split through the defense. Got through one. Stumbled down the play. No call. And then was unable to force it on goal. Salva cuts back behind the goal. Quick one-touch pass there. Didn't get through. It's just held in by Haberman. Haberman down for Flynn. Flynn shot along the ice, save made, and the rebound gets picked up by East Islip and cleared all the way down. Here's Coyle. Ahead for Delia, lost the handle. Ruscinello on it, backhand to the head. Fontaine will skate into it. Pokes it on, Ruscinello, a nice move to the slot, drag, shoots. And that one didn't get through. He's able to glove it down at the line, keep it moving just offside as it comes out of the zone there. And Dolson unable to hold it in, 5.5 to go here in the third period. Face off just outside the night zone here. Kemley wins it back to first. D to D back to Ryan first, ahead for Pranch. Quickly one-time one on. Kemley knocks it out of the air. Kemley across for Lenza and skate back to Kemley and he scores. And Kemley now on the board for the first time tonight with a goal. As this time Lemza returns the favors for all the times tonight that Kemley has set him up. And that'll make it an 8-1 hockey game. Good hand-eye there by Kemley to knock it out of midair. Lem's able to kick it back to his stick and almost looked like Kemley might have fanned on it ever so slightly, but was in tight enough to put that one to the back of the net. Just over 5 minutes to go. First pass deflected by LaFada. He's hustling after it, takes Sattler hard to the boards. Kemley throws a shoulder into Freeland, and we have a penalty coming up here. I believe it's going to be against LaFada. Elbow call, I missed it. I saw Kemley bump Freeland as he was trying to skate the puck up the ice. But an elbowing call here against LaFada, and so a power play coming up for KPC, an opportunity if they'd like to reach 9 goals tonight or can run 2 minutes off the clock here. Get it down to just under 2 minutes to go. Salva. No, I was right, just under 3 minutes to go. Doing the math in my head there quick. First back on it. Now a shot that glanced off a stick, it looked like, and went high. First on it. Taken away and sent out of the zone by Weichert. Now Galgano keeps it moving. Weichert hustling back, takes the puck away and sends it back down behind the net. Dufresne of his goal to keep it moving. 4 minutes to go, third period of play. Coco on it. Keeps it moving for first. Over the line, first to the outside. Behind the net. Pass blocked. Comes to Salva. Back to the point. And now Ryan first. All the way across. Coco's one-timer. This is wide as Lawler was right there to get a stick on it. Sattler quickly over for first. Turn feed hops the stick of Salva there. Lawler knocks him to the ice and sends it all the way down. Final half minute of the power play, 3:15 to go in the game. It was first with speed. Over the line. Ryan first drops it. Coco on his backhand, cuts towards the middle. Freeland knocked it away from him, comes back to him, gives it on for first. Back for Sattler. To Salva down low. Sattler drags, shoots, glove, save by Baerga. 6 seconds to go on the power play. Now it's down to 5 and 2:49 to go in this one. Face off, one back by East Islip. They'll do it for the power play. Lafada back on the ice, so he'll head to the bench quickly for a change. Bradley now from the circle. Feeds that one across, and Dufresne, another save on Musamichi. Reinhardt backhands that one ahead. Bozeman turning with it, on for Kemley. Ronnie Kemley, a goal and 3 assists. Passed that one across to Flynn and then forgot to stop at the blue line there. 2:10 to go on the offside call. Face-off will be just outside of the EI zone. Trying to go ahead with that was Damien. Couldn't get it through. Delio gets the red line. Puck left behind the ref's skates. Musamichi skates ahead with it. From the outside, takes the shot off the stick of Dufresne. Bradley tried to keep it down low. Flynn strong on his stick. Now moves around the defender. Flynn across, and the skates return fee one more, and a couple saves made there by Baerga. Keeps it an 8-1 game. 90 seconds to go. Delio holds it in. Steps around Bradley. Takes a shove there from Musamichi. He gave it down for Flynn. Flynn on the backhand. Might have been hooked a little bit there, but just 80 seconds to go. The refs will let that one slide. Wrapped around the goal. Dufresne fires it right back up the glass. Kemley waiting for it. Kemley on for Coyle. Off his stick and into the corner. That one fired out to the point. Sending pass towards the front as we enter under the final minute of play. Doesn't get through. Prange taken to the wall. And on for Recinella. Looks for help. Goes behind his net as his team completes a change. Fires that one ahead. Bouncing puck gets through everybody there, and Dufresne will settle it and throw it on for Delia. And the final half-minute, Prange deflects it, takes a bump from Recinello, and that will be called. Although it didn't appear it stopped the clock, now they do. 15.1 to go. Recinello heads off. And that'll be the end of his night in the box. And so KPC with the power play in the final seconds. Faceoff comes to Salva. Tied up at the half wall, 10 seconds to go. And Delio couldn't reach that. It comes out to center. A few whacks there in front of the goalie Baerga. Delio will settle it. Flip it all the way down on goal at the horn. Baerga makes the stop. It won't matter. That's it. Jacob Dufresne. Sure, he got the goal scoring, but came up with some big saves as his team mobs him here tonight. An 8-1 victory. KPC, another dominant win, dropping East Islip to 6-9-0 on the season. They'll stay in 5th place for now, but just 1 point ahead of Northport Huntington. Meanwhile, Kings Park Commack improves to 12-3-0, points 23 and 24. They'll stay in 3rd place for now, inching closer to the Bulls and the Friars, who will both play each other tomorrow night. That'll do it for tonight's action here at the rinks. Thank you for tuning in. For everyone here at LISN, including our cameraman for tonight, Paul Trentini, I'm Brady Campbell, signing off. The final score here in this varsity matchup, the Kings Park Commack Knights 8 and the East Islip Chiefs 1. As we get a shot on of the dog there, thank you for that, Paul. Thank you so much for tuning in. You've been listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.